Okay, my battery just died then. I'll try and combine these two. So what I was saying is the keyboard is like a controller, but acts as a kind of librarian as well. So I just wanted to show you how quick it is to get something together once you've got a setup like this. So say I wanted to get a piano sound on this now. I could go into the library here, or I can use the browser here. I can use the browser. Sorry, I can use this button browser, and it gets me to all the instruments. So I'm going to use all categories. I could go to maybe just keyboards, and that like limits things, but I just want to show you everything at the moment. So as I'm kind of turning this knob now, I'm going through the drums are the first things, and I'm just going to go to Alicia's keys, right, because these are piano sounds. Now, so I can go to here and I can audition these by just turning the knob here. You can't really see because it's a bit dark, but turning this knob, these are subtly different, these piano sounds. So say I wanted audience small auditorium, I just push on it, it loads, and now it's loaded in, ready for me to record. There are some transport on the keyboard here as well. I don't tend to use these as much because there's a play and record. I tend to use these because there's a rewind, and so also the QWERTY keyboard as well. But like I've got that on now, I'll have the click on. Let's just move this tempo. So the tempo's here. So let's just move this down to say 80. So I'll just enter that. So I've got these, because this is a touch keyboard, I could do that rather than going over to the mouse. I could just touch it and highlight and blah blah blah. Let's see what we've got there now. Right, okay, so the click is there now. Let's try recording something there. Alright, so my click just came straight in there. It didn't actually give me a bars thing, so I'm just going to go into the spanner like we did yesterday and put pre-count on 1 bar. And that should give me a pre-count in now before it starts recording. Now I'm having to hold the camera, so I'll just play something with right hand. Okay, right, so let's just have a listen to that. Alright, right, I can tell that the pedal missed a bit there, so I'm just going to, let's see if I can overdub that pedal, or let's go in and just have a look at what we got. So I'm using the touch screen here just to open things up. I haven't got my glasses on here. Let's have a look. Sustain pedal there. Right, I can see there that there's no information there at the beginning. Just here. Let's see if I can put a sustain in at the beginning. See what we get there. Let's just see now. Right, okay, that's fine now. Right, okay, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to open up another track now. So let's do another complete control. We'll open another track. I'm going to browse now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Have I got that complete? Now, I must admit, I haven't been on the computer for a while, so it's a bit, it's all very new. I mean, I've used it, but it's still quite new. It's not like I've got this right under my belt. But what I'm going to go for now is some kind of synth sound. and this Analog Dreams is a kind of synthy kind of sound thing. So let's just have a listen to some of these. I just want some kind of pad. But you can hear all the different sounds, and this is just, these are just, you know, these are just the tip of the iceberg of what's in here. You know, it really is loads and loads. Let's just, oh no, I don't like that. No, let's go back to the browser. But you can see I'm changing the sounds on the keyboard. That might be okay. Let's see what that is like. It's a bit loud, so let's just let me just get the mixer up. And now I've picked that sound. This is the channel for that I'm working on at the moment. So I'm just going to bring the fader down. Yeah. Right, now that's it, much more in context with the piano that I've got. So I'm just going to listen. Alright, I can make that a bit louder now. Alright, let's just put that down. Right, it's got a bit of a delay. Never mind. This is just putting something down, right? So 2, 3, 4. Right. Right, so right, I think I need what I'm going for now. I'm going to go for a real flute. So I'm going to go for another track. So I just drag in another Komplete Kontrol. Let's go back to the browser, and if I go now I know that I've got a woodwind orchestral library down here with the let's have a look. Where are we now? So that's brass solo, symphonic wind solo. Right, let's just see what's on here. There's my flute, so let's load that in. Now I've just got to think of that progression. It was A minor, E, what was it again, was it? Right, so a D minor there. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do now is just take both of those down a bit in level, so they don't, so take the piano down a bit, take that bass down. Okay, so let's have a listen again. Well, that was pretty bad. Let's try that again. So I didn't like it. Yeah, that's alright, I like that beginning, so I'm going to record that so I don't forget it. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll have that on that second bit. So let's have I'm just going to drop it manually. Okay, so press record now. Right, it's not the best piece of music I've ever written, but I've written it in 10 minutes or something, and the point of this is just to show you how quick this can all be. I'm not messing about with, you know, is it MIDI in, is it MIDI, you know, MIDI out and everything. And when this computer booted up just now, it's booted up with Windows 11 that it wanted to download. So, you know, it's kind of... what I'm trying to say is once it works in the box, it's really good. So let's have a listen. Right, I'm just going to take the click off, which is as easy as doing that on the Presonus. Okay, so I hope you can see how easy it is to get something going. Now, what all I've done here is shown you a piano, a synth sound, and a flute sound, you know, a real flute sound. But there are like literally thousands and thousands of different sounds on this Komplete. I think I've got Komplete Ultimate, but it's an old one, like 11 or 12. They're on Komplete Ultimate 14. It's a bit like, you know, those pop records. Now that's what I call music. So every year they bring out another one, and I could update, you know, pay a bit more money and update this to 14. But I haven't even had the time to go through what I've got. That it's that comprehensive. If I go back to the browser, let me just open another track just in case it pulls, in case it actually did it in. Where are we now? We want Complete Control. We don't want Presonus. We want Native Instruments, Complete Control. That's the one we want. Okay, so if I go back to the browser, you might not be able to see this very well, but like I said, this has got a right, let me just try and sort this camera out. Right, I don't know if you can see that screen there, but it's got like these drums, so it's got, you know, Abbey Road drums. This absinthe is really good. So if I pull, So all I'm doing now is just demoing the sounds that are on there. And you can edit all these sounds, but you can hear how with sounds like that you can get really creative. Let's just go on to a different library. So let's like these action strings. These are like loop strings, I think. So these are just like ostinatos that you can add into your song. These are really for people who can't write their own little things, but it gives you an idea as well. Some ideas come up from it. So so going back to the